All right, example one. When you draw an altitude to the hypotenuse of a right triangle, you create three right triangles. How are the triangles related? So if you take a look, what they're focusing on to begin with is this main right triangle. And a lot of times, right triangles are drawn with the right angle up at the top like this, so it kind of looks like it has two slanted sides and one horizontal side. Try and do it justice here. So we got AC, which is perpendicular to BC, making that right angle up at the top, and then AB is the hypotenuse. So you have this main right triangle happening here. Then we draw this altitude CD in, and you can see what I've done over here is I've constructed the pieces, the small piece and the small piece that make up the big piece. That's what these two triangles over here are. So I've taken this altitude picture and split it apart into two separate triangles. So this is on the main picture, this is the blue part and the blue part up to this point. Let me just change this color to red. I need to align my board again. I'm getting very accurate on that. So that's that, and then this is BD and BC. And then the CD, if I draw it in as green, that's the CD that's over here in both of those. So that's what's happening here. So we draw this altitude in, CD, and we create three right triangles altogether. We got the main right triangle, ABC. We have the small one on the left, ACD, and the small one on the right, BCD, is all right triangles. All right, now, we already know that this angle is not the same as that angle, but we know that both of these angles here are right angles, right? Right angle there and there. So let's just say this, I don't know, let's just call this X degrees and call this Y degrees. This, of course, is 90 degrees, this is 90 degrees, right? I know, and let's just call this angle up here A and call this angle over here B. All right, so can we all agree that X, A, and B, X, B, and 90 add up to 180? So X plus B plus 90 is equal to 180. That means that X plus B has to equal 90. Right, if I move the 90 to the other side. And A plus Y plus 90 has to equal 180, so A plus Y plus 90 is equal to 180, which means that A plus Y has to be 90 if we move the 90 to the other side. And finally, I know that A plus B plus X plus Y equals 180 because angle, angle, angle. So these two angles together make up that big angle there, right? And I also know that A plus B is equal to 90, right? Like right angle. So 90 plus X plus Y equals 180. So X plus Y has to equal 90. So if we take any one of these facts, they all equal 90, right? Let's say I take this one here and substitute. X plus Y is equal to 90. So I put X plus Y in place of that 90. I get X plus B is equal to X plus Y, which means if I subtract X from both sides, I get B equals Y. B equals Y. And if I move the X plus 90, X plus Y equals 90 right there, I get A plus Y equals X plus Y. Subtract Y from both sides, that gives me A equals X. And there we go. So looking at these triangles, when I draw this altitude in, we get exactly 3 angle measures that happen. We get the 90-degree angles, and whatever this angle is matches that angle up there, this angle matches that angle. So this should be the same as that, and this should be the same as that. So if I mark these triangles in such a way that it has all that those facts in here, that's the 2 marks, this is the 1 mark. And that's the 2 marks, this is the 2 marks there. There we go. So it says, how are the triangles related? Well, they're all the same angles, right? Every one of them has all 3 angles the same, so they're all similar by angle-angle similarity. Okay, if I was to write down the statement of similarity, if I start with triangle ABC, the main triangle, when I name this triangle here, I need to name them in the order of congruence, right? So if I went A, B, C, 2 marks to 1 mark to right angle, 2 marks to 1 mark to right angle is going to be ACD for this one. And that's also similar to this one. And again, 2 marks to 1 mark to right angle. That's how I named the first one. 2, 1, right. So 2, 1, right would be CBD. I suppose we by angle-angle similarity. So, if you're dealing with a right triangle in particular, it has to be a right triangle, the main triangle is right, and you draw an altitude from the right angle to the hypotenuse. That's the requirement. Altitude to hypotenuse, right, altitude is going to create 3 separate right triangles that are all similar to one another.